Yo, why is that spruce tree so short? What the heck's up with that? Maybe that one's just really tall. Nah, that one's definitely short. Welcome back to Cave Colonization, episode 91. Before we get into what we're actually going to be building today, just want to show off that I have added some grass here, and I made a path up to Gems of the Deep that we did last time. And then I also finished, since I didn't show this off in that episode actually, I also did the exterior for this build. So I wasn't lazy about it. I didn't wait until the last minute, but I did just forget to show it. There's a dead fish right here. Go back into the water. Be free, little one. Oh, he's... okay, well, whatever. That's none of my business. So we are in quite a few places today. We're gonna start up here, but we have 4 things to build. That's kind of a lot. What actually is the floor of this build? I don't know. Okay, it's birchwood. I probably should have guessed that. So we have some stuff to build. I mentioned 4 things. None of them are particularly big. So this shouldn't actually be like a long episode unless I'm really slow at building, which is possible. That could happen, I suppose, but is it likely? Probably not. But the first build that we have here is just a hole-in-the-wall house, and I've done a fair amount of these in this series. Bunch on the second floor. There's like 1 on the first floor. Okay, they're mainly all on the second floor. I actually don't know if there's any on the 3rd floor, but who really cares? But it just kind of pokes out here, and I think I'm gonna add a log right there. And then right, I think here, I need to mine these 4. I don't actually know if I'm gonna do the roof. I think if I don't do the roof, I don't have to bother cutting it out, so I don't think I'm going to. Of course, someone's calling me now. Yeah, it's been a little bit of time since I've recorded a video, so not that my videos are, you know, high quality, good to begin with anyway, but this one might be a little bit rough around the edges. But hey, it's fine. So I guess I should address why I didn't bring an oak slab with me. And I guess it's because I'm stupid, but I do need an oak slab right there. I guess I should address why there wasn't an episode last week when there should have been. And it's really because I didn't really know what to build. And also, I didn't really feel like playing Minecraft. I have not really felt like playing Minecraft, to be honest. And we got lucky for once in our lives with the paintings. But I'm playing Minecraft now because, well, I'm making a video. But like I said a couple of videos ago, I think that I hadn't played Minecraft in my own survival world for a while, and that is still true. I still haven't played that world, so I just haven't been feeling playing Minecraft recently. Is that like everything on this house? Yeah, so we're moving pretty quickly, like I said. And there wasn't an episode last year. There was plenty of episodes last year. There wasn't an episode last week because, in short, I'm pretty lazy and didn't feel like making one. I also didn't know what to build, so rather than build... oh, this lantern doesn't go there. It just hangs here. And that's 1 build already done. Technically, I do still have to do the roof. And I have 1 more oak leaves, which I think just goes there. And then the roof will cover that up. All right, we're on to the second build, which is right here. And there's slimes on either side of me. Yeah, to finish my thought from what I was saying before I finished the build and paused and had to come over here. Well, I think this is a continuation of the thought. I'm not exactly sure because I'm kind of dumb. I didn't really have a shop idea. So then I decided rather than build like 1 big shop, I decided to do some episode 69 core, I think that was what it is, where I just kind of went around and built a bunch of smaller things. So yeah, there's not like 1 big shop build. We're kind of building a bunch of smaller things. That slime is getting very close to me. Can you back off, please? This particular build is once again oriented around fish because we haven't seen enough of that on this floor. They really like fish down here. I don't know what to tell you. It's not particularly a shop per se. I'll get into a little bit more what it is a little bit later. I just have to hope that I correctly counted the amount of oxidized copper I would need. I didn't actually check. There's still copper blocks oxidizing outside my base. I wonder if any of them have oxidized. Okay, I have 2 extra. Cool. Yeah, I wonder if any of them have oxidized because literally I had, I think like 6 or 7 left. I don't know why I did that. I had Minecraft open for, I don't know, like 2 hours at that point, doing a little bit of AFKing, but 2 of them hadn't even advanced 1 stage. And I wonder if they still have. I just realized I did not put the pillars in. 1 of them I know advanced 1 stage, so we got a little bit of progress. But I mean, come on. There's some unwaxed copper that I put in the crystal cave finale episode. Okay, this should be 1 block down. There's another slime over there, or maybe that's the same one. I just didn't go kill it. None of it is oxidized entirely. It's all, I think every single block is the 3rd stage. So 1 away from oxidization, and that's kind of nuts considering I put that down like 500 Minecraft days ago. But I'm gonna take a quick break and build the roof, and I'll be right back. All right, the roof is done. It looks like this. It's a pretty small building just in here. There's also this little windowy bit up there, but I haven't put the window in. I haven't put any of the windows in actually. But let us actually do that then. So grab a bunch of this stuff. How much of this stuff can I hold? Well, not all of it, but close to enough. So I'll put the door in, and then I think I'm gonna put in some lanterns. I don't actually know where they go. I think one's there and one's there. And then, is this my interior box? Yeah, okay. So we can grab our corner bush materials and put a corner bush there. And then there's one up there on the 2nd floor kind of part, which we can put in. Although I think I'm gonna put the window in first because it does kind of block the windows. There's 2 big slimes? Dude, I was building the roof and there were just so many freaking slimes. Like, I was about to unpause. Actually, really quickly while I'm up here, there's just a flower pot and then a azalea that goes there. I just was about to unpause, and then there was another big slime just spawned in like right next to me. And like, bro, there's 2 over there. I already have over half a stack of slime balls. Can the slimes just piss off, please? Thank you. That would be so nice. All right, that's not what I was gonna say. I now don't remember what I was gonna say because I had a rant about slimes, but you know, whatever, it's fine. I think I was gonna say something about the 2nd floor. There's not really a proper 2nd floor to this place because, I mean, look at it. Even me with my incredible 2nd floor fitting abilities couldn't fit a 2nd floor in, unfortunately. But here's the 2nd floor, quote unquote. It's just kind of a little loft area. Also, while I'm building this interior, I don't really have anything to talk about. The one thing I had to talk about was kind of just why there wasn't an episode last week, and I think I finished talking about that. I think I finished talking about it anyway. I don't know. I am not 100% sure. But as I mentioned before, this isn't really a shop. It's more of just a place where people who are going to fish from all the dozens of fishing shops can, oh, there's a dead fish right there. Yeah, it's more of a place for people who want to fish from. So not a proper store or just like a hangout area. And I'm gonna put a dock here, which is why there's a back door, but I didn't bring materials for it because I didn't really know what it was gonna look like. And I did bring 1 extra spruce trapdoor. I think that's meant to go under here, but I replaced it with the barrel. So this should be the interior done. So then we can go work on, hello shulker box, we can go work on the exterior and we can continue our journey of decorating. So the decorations for this build and I guess that one up there, they're pretty similar. Here's a sign, but we'll put that in last. Well, last for this build. It won't actually be last thing in the video because there's still 2 more things to build after this. That's kind of wild that there's 2 more entire things to build after this, but they're both small. This is the largest build in this video, and here's the front. I should probably put a trapdoor there knowing me, but I didn't. Looks like those slimes have gone, which is good. Something else I need to do is also I need to extend the beach because having the 1 layer of, I hope that one jumps into lava, low-key. Is that another? There's 2 dead fish. Why is everything just whatever, you know, I'm not even gonna bother questioning it. It's clearly beyond my comprehension. The decoration on these builds, I think is what I was trying to get at, is pretty simple. So then here will be a dock area, but I'll put that in between episodes so I can figure out the logistics of it better. And can I stop moving downstream, please? So unfortunately that won't be here today, but you know what, it's fine. Actually, I'm gonna need that dark oak plank. I can put one in there later because we do need to do the same thing as I did on the front, on the back. It's acacia leaves, and then like these trapdoors. I almost miscounted the amount of trapdoors I would need, but then as I was like finishing up with all the blocks, I clutch remembered them. I was like, wait, hang on, there's only 7 spruce trapdoors, 4 for a side, and then, oh well. Brain fart. Hello? That's not right. But there should also be 3 more on the back. I do have 1 extra spruce fence, so maybe it goes there. Let me see. Yeah, it does. Okay, and then the sign. Sign's pretty simple. It just says the fishing, shack. I might decorate it later, but for now I'm just gonna glow in that. And I do have 1 trapdoor remaining, but I think that was from the interior. And 2 oxidized copper. Alright, so next we are going to build a very small fountain between this construction. That was a really weird word for me to say there. I think I was going to say like conglomeration. I don't know what that building is called, but it's that building, the water wheel building, and the aquarium. So, oh, hello. First things first, I do need to mine out a little bit more of this floor. Oh, there is lava right here. Interesting. Do I care? Not really. It shouldn't affect anything because there's no wood. So I'll just cover it up. How deep is this that I can't like reach the bottom? Whatever. I do need to craft up some deep slate bricks though. I don't have enough, but I do have more cobble deep slate. Aha! Yeah, okay, that's good. And then in here we have some flooring materials, and it's mainly just a combination of white blocks. So we got some polished diorite, and then quartz bricks on the outside, and then chiseled quartz on the inside. And I'll just, I don't want to waste that there. I'm just gonna put a tuff under there. So it's kind of odd, but it's fine. And then lo and behold, remember how I was talking about how everything is fish themed? Please, let me change my screenshot. Please select it. Okay, yeah, you know how everything was fish themed? This is going to be another fish themed thing. Isn't that incredible? You'll never guess what's going to be on top of this center pole. It's going to be insane. All right, so I do need a water bucket to go there. I'm going to put that down just to get up, but we have a sandstone stairs, and then I'm going to put then a stone brick stairs, and then a slab chiseled and buttons on the side for eyes, and boom. Oh, you can't see. Look, it's a fish. Isn't that insane? Also, this is the first time that I've used red sandstone in a build. I actually didn't know if I had any, and I had like 24 red sand, and that's like all the red sand I have. No idea where I got that from, but apparently at some point in time I did visit a mesa biome. So that's pretty cool. Here is the fish statue. Because of course it's a fish. I mean, there's an aquarium right there, so you know what? It's fine if it's fish themed. All right, and the last thing we need to build is right here, and it is, okay, that is not the right shulker box. I bought a lot of buckets this episode, probably more than I needed to. Let's see if I can build this correctly. So block, 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 slab, slab, slab. I'm gonna narrate every block I place. Stairs like this, and then like this, and then like this, and that's all the stairs for one side. And then I think it's gonna be slabs. And can I place this block down, please? Thank you. And then this is a full block, right? Yeah, so it should be 3 of this across. Then I kind of have to guess where to start the other side, or I could not. I could just put slabs here, and then I think it's these stairs like this. This is annoying because it's in water and I don't have depth strider. I did try to get depth strider and respiration or aqua affinity, but apparently I didn't try hard enough because I don't have them. And like that. And I do still have 6 birch slabs left, so I'm not too sure what I missed. Okay, it looks like I missed right here, so I'm gonna have to break like all of this. Unfortunately, these shouldn't be here. Instead, they should be like this. But then I might be 3 slabs short, unless I did it right on the other side. Yeah, okay, this is right. I just have to do it right on the other side now. Yeah, I kind of figured this bridge would be a little bit confusing, so it's kind of unfortunate that I screwed it up. I was hoping I could do it right the first time. This is just going to result in me having to edit more, and low-key, that's never a good thing. Whatever, it's fine. Not really. It's really not fine. But hey, you know what? You guys don't have to deal with editing. It's just me who has to deal with it, and that sucks. Alright, but I think this should be good now. Put this... Oh, that went in the wrong spot. Cool, I screwed it up. Put that there, and then that, and then break these 3. And I still screwed it up. Yeah, here's the bridge over the river. Now I need to do the rest of it. And oh boy, this is going to be so much fun. So I'm going to flip my screenshot and try to figure out, indeed, thusly, verily, how this goes. That was a lot of words to say. Pretty much nothing, but it's fine. I'm going to need extra because these are the pillars. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. Instead, I'm going to worry about that later. Then up like this slab, then we can come over to this side, do slab, block, stair, gotta narrate the block replacing. This is the way. Boom, there we go, perfection. And then here we need to put that, and then the dark oak fence, and then a lantern so we can see what the heck we're doing. And then repeat that on the other side, and boom, we have half of the bridge. Isn't that wild? I'm gonna do the other half off camera just to save some time on editing. Alright, and here's the bridge done. I might actually raise up these lantern poles 1 block so they're like 2 dark oak fences. But for now, we have a bridge over the river. Finally, there's a way over the river. Screw off, big slime. Where'd he go? did he actually screw off? He might have just despawned, or he fell into a lava pit. Either way, I don't care. So, in summary of this long and disjointed video, we have bridge, fish statue, or a fish fountain, I suppose I should say. And we come up the path, we have the fishing shack, which needs a actual dock, so there's someplace to fish, and then we have that house up there, which still doesn't have a roof. So that is going to be the end of this video here. Sorry it's a little bit disjointed. It's been kind of a while since I've recorded a video. It's been like 3 weeks, so not that my videos are good to begin with, but you know, it doesn't matter. Don't they have like one spare spruce trapdoor? I'm just gonna... There we go. Now that thing has a shutter. But yeah, that is going to be the end of this video here, so I have nothing more to say. In fact, I need to hydrate, so I'm gonna do that. Oh, it's missing a slab right there. Bruh. Yeah. Alright, perfect. Wow. How did I manage that? I am truly something special. Alright, but yeah, thank you for watching. I need to end this video, and goodbye.